Gianna, read this message right away. It's really important, so please check it immediately. Eleanor, why are you messaging me at this hour? It's 3 a.m. Are you feeling unwell or something? In my dream, your baby was calling me. I'm certain this is a sign. So I feel like I have to go right now. What? For something like that? Do you have any idea what time it is? Dreams have a deep meaning, you know. That's what they've always said. They say they hold important messages, especially if my grandchild was calling me. It's really special. So I have to head over there right now. No, please stop. It's really a problem if you come at this hour, seriously. That's why I am already in the car on my way over. Keep the door open for me. For my grandchild's sake, I really have to go. Wait, hold on a second. Are you really coming? Even if you say something like that all of a sudden. If there's a sign like this, of course I have to act. Dreams have a deep meaning, especially when it comes to family. That's why I need to take action right now. But, no really, even if you rush over like that, please, you can't come here right now. It doesn't matter what you think, Gianna. I can't just ignore this dream. It's my role as a grandmother. You'll understand once you become a mother too. No, I'm really sorry. But coming in the middle of the night it's just not reasonable. Reason doesn't matter. Answering the call of family comes first. Just open the door. I'm sure this is fate. It's a sign that something amazing is going to happen, and we can't miss this chance. Eleanor. Hey, you're home right now, aren't you? You wouldn't pretend to be out, would you? As your mother-in-law, I went out of my way to come to your house. So welcome me in with open arms. Eleanor, hello. Wait, did you really come to our place? I told you I was coming, didn't I? Now hurry up and open the door. I tried to come in with the spare key, but it's not working. You know what? We never gave you a spare key in the first place, right? I don't remember ever approving that. Also, I think we've talked about this before, but because you tried to use that spare key to come into the house several times without asking, Noah took the key back from you. He went off on you pretty hard, right? Did you already forget? But I'm Noah's mother. Is it really such a problem for a mother to come into her son's house? So what? Just because you're his mother doesn't mean you can come and go from our house whenever you want. Making a copy of the spare key, isn't that a little too much? What are you talking about? Of course it's necessary. You have to be extra careful. There might come a time when having a spare key is essential. So being prepared is just part of being a responsible adult. Don't worry, we were also extra careful and changed the locks. You can't use that spare key copy anymore. Wait a minute, you changed the locks without even consulting me? What's the meaning of this? Changing the house locks without telling me? Eleanor, you made a copy of the spare key without consulting us. What's that all about? What happened to our privacy? Oh, I see. Now I understand why the key didn't work. That explains it, but that doesn't matter. Now just open the door. No, I won't. Changing the locks would be pointless then. We changed them for security, you know. I went out of my way to come here. Don't you have any gratitude? I didn't ask you to come. I never said I wanted you to visit. Since this is your first baby, it's only natural that I, as a more experienced mother, should give you advice, right? I've been through a lot, so you should be grateful for that. I'll say it again. I didn't ask for any advice. And besides, times have changed. What was normal for you when it came to childbirth and parenting just doesn't cut it in today's world. We'll do things our way, so please respect that. Oh, really? Well, then I'll just tell Noah. I'll let him know what a disrespectful wife you are for not letting his own mother into the house. Maybe you need a lesson in how to be a proper wife. You clearly don't understand what it means to value family. It's honestly a bit of a problem when you show up unannounced almost every day, especially when we've already asked you not to. Eleanor, if you keep doing this, maybe it's you who needs a lesson in how to behave as a mother-in-law. Normally, you'd call ahead and consider the other person's schedule. What do you mean by a lesson as a mother-in-law? I'm not your pet. Do you expect me to obey you like a dog or a cat? You're talking like I have to follow your orders or something. That's ridiculous. I'm Noah's mother. You're the one who used the word lesson about me just a moment ago. And these days, dogs and cats listen better than people. They're much more obedient and follow directions more often than you do. In that sense, pets might be better. Just let me in. What's the big idea, making me wait outside in this cold? It's been getting chilly lately, you know? You could show a little concern, don't you think? What if I catch a cold? How are you going to take responsibility for that? Why don't you head back home, Mother, and get yourself nice and cozy in a warm blanket? That way you won't catch a cold, and maybe you can calm down a bit too. We really don't want you to get sick. Don't be so cold. You could just invite me in for some nice hot tea. That's the least you could do, right? I'm Noah's mother. What do you mean by treating a mother like this when she visits her son's house? Noah is at work right now, and I can't handle this on my own. Besides, I was always taught as a child not to let people into the house without permission. I really can't let someone in without consent. I'm not just anyone. I'm your family. You don't have to be so formal with family. If you need something, please come by when Noah is home. Of course, if you let us know ahead of time, we'll be ready to welcome you. I can't handle sudden visits like this, so please go home for now. I came here because I do have a reason. I even thought of some names for the baby. We've already discussed that, haven't we? We want to choose the name after the baby is born, thinking about them together as a family. Just between me and Noah, we made that clear to you. But this is my first grandchild. I have naming rights too, don't I? No way. I refuse. Absolutely not. As usual, you're such a rude and bold daughter-in-law. And you're still such an intrusive and disrespectful mother-in-law. I've thought of names that are way better than anything you two could come up with. So at least listen to me. If it's just listening, sure. Please send them over on WhatsApp. Let me into the house. If the names are good, I'll let you in. Consider this a test to see if you can come in. Seriously, this is what's wrong with today's wives. My favorite show's rerun is starting in 5 minutes. So could you keep it short? Just because you're on maternity leave doesn't mean you should be lazy. Just because no one's giving you attention doesn't mean you should come by every day. Oh, now it's 4 minutes left. Fine then. I've come up with names for both a girl and a boy. Oh, is that so? I appreciate it. For a girl, how about Princess, Glitter, or Starshine? Excuse me? Princess, Glitter, Starshine? You really have no taste, do you? Wait, what? Is this really about taste? For princess, I meant Venus. That's setting quite a high bar for beauty. For glitter, I meant Ariel. But disappearing into bubbles sound like a bit of a problem. And it kind of reminds me of dish soap. Or how about Cruella de Vil? Nice. Sounds like she'd be a strong woman. I kind of want that name for myself now. Aren't these names all adorable? All of them are rejected. Why? They're what you call bizarre names. I don't want those weird names for my child. I can already see how much trouble the kid would have in the future. And you don't like Jupiter for a boy either. What's wrong with your taste? What's wrong with your taste, Eleanor? Personally, I think Cruella de Vil is the best option. What do you think? There's nothing to think about. It's a hard no. Honestly. Okay then, let's move on to boys' names. I really don't want to hear any more. How about a name Flint? Well, that's surprisingly reasonable. But actually, it's Flintstones. Wait, what? Flint as in Flintstones? That's ridiculous. Exactly. It's a totally unique twist. No other kid will have a name like that. Don't you think it's a brilliant idea? I don't think even the weirdest game or show would use a name like that. Calling it a bizarre name is just rude. Then how about Bobby Bear? Huh? Wait a second. You don't mean... You're not talking about an actual bear, are you? Pooh! You mean like the cartoon character? Pooh works too. No, absolutely not. A yellow bear named Bobby Bear? That name would only be considered cute until about age 2, max. Are you being serious, Eleanor? I'm dead serious. If you're thinking about the child's future, there's no way you'd come up with a name like this. I'm completely serious, and I'm thinking of the child. This is my first grandchild, after all. I will choose the name. Do you want to burden the child with such a name for life? What kind of hardship are you planning to put them through? I put so much thought into these names, and you call it a burden? Coming over every day with ridiculous, bizarre names and showing up unannounced is seriously annoying. I'm on maternity leave, and I'd like to calmly prepare for the baby's arrival. I'm helping you prepare by coming up with a name, just in case the baby comes any day now. So, Eleanor, are you saying you actually like one of those names? Of course! I put a lot of effort into thinking of them. All right, then we'll go ahead and use one of those names. Oh, I'm glad you've finally come around. Well, my show is starting, so I'll take my leave now. Eleanor, please return to your home. Now that the name's been decided, I guess I'll go home for today. But I'll be back tomorrow to ask which name you picked. And make sure you have a spare key ready for me by then. Hey, listen to this. Everyone is being so rude. I really can't believe it. Hey, Gianna, are you seeing my messages on WhatsApp? So, the relatives have started calling me Cruella de Vil recently. And this is your doing, isn't it? You said you'd use one of the names I suggested. Cruella de Vil was supposed to be the baby's name, not mine. Why is everyone calling me Cruella de Vil? What's the problem? It's your favorite name, right? It's the name the whole family is calling you now. What? You've got to be kidding. Every time someone calls me Cruella de Vil, people who don't even know me start giggling. Well, it suits you perfectly, especially with your wild hair and all. Anyway, make them stop. It's so embarrassing being called Cruella de Vil. You were actually going to give that name to your first grandchild, right? Well, maybe, but times have changed. Everyone in my circle appears to be living by some old-fashioned principles. I grew up surrounded by that, and most of the people I know are from that time too. Having lived steeped in those values, they just don't get the sense of today's world. You know, my face has that vintage look. I really don't blend in with the current times, so that name doesn't suit me at all. What does a vintage look even mean? I've never heard of that before. Do people's faces really change that much depending on the era? And just so you know, Cruella de Vil is a villain's name. I wouldn't want that name either. Who would want to give their child a name like that? No matter how quirky a name is, the child has to live with it for life. Do you understand now how hard that would be? Can you imagine the struggle of living with a ridiculous name? But involving the whole family is just too much. Turning this whole name thing into a joke makes me look like the bad guy. All I did was suggest a slightly unusual name. Why did it have to turn into such a big deal? At least, think about my feelings a little. These past 10 days have been so embarrassing for me. Don't give up after just 10 days. There's no need to panic just because the neighbors are calling you that. If we gave our child one of the names you suggested, they would have to live with it for their entire life. Choosing a name isn't something you do lightly. Did you even think about how they might get teased or bullied because of their name? Fine, I get it. If you're going to make such a fuss, I'll drop Cruella de Vil as a name. If you're that against it, then let's just end this discussion. But you've got to make the relatives stop. No matter how much I ask them, they won't listen to me at all. Since they won't listen to me, you've got to talk to them. All right then. If you promise never to force strange names on us again, and you stop showing up at our house unannounced, then I'll think about it. I'll also talk to the relatives. Wait a minute. I'm Noah's mother and the grandmother of this child, right? As a grandmother, I have every right to be more involved with my grandchild. Are you trying to kick me out of the family by making me promise all this? And so what? Being a grandmother has nothing to do with barging into our home without permission. As a family, there needs to be mutual boundaries and respect. By the way, I've already talked to your husband about all of this, and he's agreed with me. Wait, what? Even my husband agrees with this? I didn't hear about that. Yes, we had a thorough discussion. It's been decided that your contact with the baby will be kept to a minimum, and your contact with me will be even more limited. From now on, if there's anything you need, please contact Noah directly. But that boy never checks his phone. That's why I've been coming over in person, because I can't reach him. It's not that he doesn't check it. He's ignoring you. I think Noah has his reasons for doing so, don't you? No way! That's impossible! There's no way he would ignore me. You've complained before about how your own name, Eleanor, wasn't edgy enough, remember? So you should understand. The names you're trying to force are way too out there, and it's clear that our child would have a hard time with them. So please respect our decision. Fine, I get it. I won't suggest any more names. That's a relief. Now I'll draft up everything we discussed into a formal agreement. We'll need your signature on it. Noah will come by to see you today with the paperwork. Fine, I'll sign it for you. Thank you. Now we can move without any worries. Move? You're really moving? How can you decide that so suddenly? Yes, Noah's transfer was suddenly decided, so we have no choice but to move. I'm currently on maternity leave, and I'll be switching to remote work, so I can work from anywhere. We're not tied down to any specific location. Wait a minute. If you move, I won't be able to visit easily anymore. I won't be able to see my grandchild. Exactly. That's the point. I already mentioned this, didn't I? From now on, I want to focus on starting a new life with Noah. And since you signed the agreement, I assume you won't break your promise, right? The agreement was just a formality. I had no idea you were moving. Where are you moving to? I'm not telling you, Eleanor. There's no need for you to interfere in our new life. I'll be preparing for a home birth and, after that, we'll move to our new place. I don't think we'll be seeing each other again, so please, take care. Wait, hold on. I've been looking forward to meeting my first grandchild. I can't accept this. I must see my grandchild. Honestly, seeing a Cruella de Vil-like mother-in-law every day was really stressful. Now I'm finally free from that burden. Don't say that. We're family, so we should try to get along. I'm sure we can improve the relationship between us, right? It's too late to change your attitude now. It's far too late for that. Our relationship can't be fixed anymore. I promise to always call ahead from now on, and I won't just barge in anymore. So please, don't make this the end. Sorry, Eleanor, but my favorite TV show rerun is starting, so I'll take my leave now. I don't want my fun time interrupted. Wait, are you saying your favorite show is more important than me? What kind of show could possibly be that interesting? Well, a sexy detective enjoying tea time is much more charming than Cruella de Vil's nonsense. So with that, goodbye, Eleanor. I don't plan on seeing you for quite some time. Wait, please, let me hold my first grandchild. You don't have to see me. Just let me hold the baby. That's going to be difficult. As stated in the agreement, contact will be kept to a minimum. Goodbye. No! A few months have passed, and we've successfully completed our move. Our new life is peaceful, and Noah and I are really enjoying raising our son together. Our baby boy is growing quickly, and every day feels so fulfilling. Meanwhile, Eleanor has been completely isolated by her relatives, who continue to call her Cruella de Vil. That whole incident made the family realize just how out of line her behavior was, and gradually, everyone started distancing themselves from her. Unlike the days when she used to show up at our place uninvited, now no one invites her anywhere. Of course, she doesn't know our new address, so she can't visit us. At first, she tried calling Noah multiple times, but Noah hasn't answered a single one of her calls. It's clear to him now that she's a disruptive force in our family. I've heard that she's now suffering from the Cruella de Vil image she created for herself and spends her days shut away at home. Well, she brought it on herself. Hey, Mia, I heard you changed your job. Yes, I did. You got the news so fast. I was so surprised. I used to love that restaurant. I went there with my friend today, but you weren't there. Was there a problem at the restaurant? I told the cashier you'd pay for it, like I always do, and she said you quit. It was so embarrassing. I had to pay for both of us. Why would I pay for it in the first place? Oh well, I was getting tired of that place anyway. Of course you would if you go every week. That's kind of a rude thing to say. But why did you change jobs? I wasn't working to pay for your meals. I just wanted to have a fancy dinner once in a while. You can only work as you like because my son earns enough. In other words, you should be thanking me, right? I've heard enough. I'm done with my break, so if you'll excuse me. Oh, wait. I have one more thing to say. You know, I bought some wine online today. Wine? See, if you buy it at the supermarket, it's hard to bring it home. There are all kinds to choose from. That's why I went shopping online. And then, I thought I'd take the chance and choose a good wine. Oh. It should be delivered to your place tomorrow by cash on delivery. So bring it to my house once you get it. Charlotte. What? If it's sent here by cash on delivery, that means I have to pay for it, right? Yes, that's right. Since I won't be there, I'll have to ask you to do it for me. By the way, how much does this wine cost? As I recall, 2 bottles cost a little over $400. That's a lot of money. I heard it's very rare. One of the bottles is for someone. No, I don't care whether you give one to someone or not. Do you know how many times I've had to pay for things like this? Oh, come on. It's not good. You haven't given me back any of the money I paid for. Oh my! What's with you nagging? Are you asking me to give you some allowance? I'm not asking you to give me an allowance. I'm just asking you to return the money I paid for. Oh God, don't be cheap. You've changed jobs and your salary has gone up, hasn't it? There's a limit to how much I can pay for you. I want to save money for the future too. We haven't been able to save much for the past 5 months because you keep buying many things. That's just because you're not very good with money management. Don't blame me. It's a problem of your money management. Last month, the total I had to pay was $600. Yes. Oh, that's right. I'm going on a trip with my friend next month. A trip? Yes, to Hawaii. And it's a 7-day tour. Oh, that long? If you have money to go on a trip, why don't you at least buy your own wine? Oh, you know, the money for this trip, Henry offered to pay for it. He did? He really is good for his mother. He doesn't say anything stingy when I want to buy something. I didn't hear that. Oh, you don't communicate with your husband enough, do you? Oh well, please take care of the wine. Oh wait, Charlotte. I had a lot of meetings today. I'm sorry I couldn't. What's up? Yeah, there's a problem. Are you still at the branch office? No, I finished early, so I'm just relaxing at the hotel. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something too. What's up? I got a call from my mom. Yeah? I just checked my phone. She sent me a long message while I was at work. She said she used my money to pay for an upcoming trip with friends. What? That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I knew it wasn't something you offered to pay. My bank account was made when I was a child. My mom made it for me, so she knew the PIN number of my account. What? Did she steal money without even telling you? It seems like it. I was surprised when I heard it for the first time today. It's my fault for not changing the PIN, but she said she paid for the trip from my account. I can't believe she did that. I've always had a problem with my mom's extravagant spending. I didn't think she'd just take the liberty of spending money like this. Of course you didn't. But I'll get a bonus this month, so there's no problem with our living expenses. But I can't let her keep doing this. I have to think of something. Yeah, but there's more. Oh? What? You see, we've talked about it a few times. She started purchasing stuff online since 5 months ago, and she's been making me pay for them. She hasn't paid me back a cent. Oh, she's gotten worse since my dad started working again after he retired. Today, she asked me to pay $400 for 2 bottles of wine. Seriously? She never listens no matter how much I tell her not to. Can your father talk to her? No. Mom is in charge of all the finance in her house. Oh, yeah? She's been getting by on Dad's salary so far, but maybe that's not enough anymore. I've loaned her money before, but she's always returned it. I see. But that means there could be more in the future, right? Probably. I just noticed that, and it's bad. I know. So, about the future? Oh, sorry, it was off the topic. No, it's an important conversation, so I don't mind at all. We'll have to take that into consideration. Yes, I agree. I think once she starts something, it's hard to stop. That's right. Even if you change the pin, I think she will find a way somehow. That's right. Well, it's easier to say no if she comes to me directly. Yeah, but I can see she's going to make a big fuss. That's true. But I can't take this anymore. I'm going to go all the way. But do you think it's too much? I don't think so. You should do it. That's good. You're so sweet. I have just put up with it because she's your mother. Still, I don't think it's right for a person to spend a child's money without permission. So no matter what you do, I'm with you. Thank you, Mia. Is it okay if I keep the travel expenses for Hawaii as they are? Sure, do whatever you want. Okay, I know I can't count on my dad, but I'll talk to him and see if he can help. And I'll talk to him about our current situation. I hope it works out. When I get back tomorrow, let me tell you in more detail of what I'm going to do. Yeah, sure, okay. Hawaii was great, but now I'm in trouble. You're in trouble? I'm short on money from my trip to Hawaii. Send me some money now. I don't have any money to send you. What are you talking about? I don't know why there's no money left in your account, and I can't use the credit card. I can't even reach Mia. What's going on? What's going on? Money will be gone once you spend it, you know? You're talking so coldly. Did you eat something bad? So, since I don't have any money, I sent some souvenirs and packages to your house. It's pay on delivery, so please pay for it. I tried calling you on your cell phone. I tried calling your house, but no one answered. I'm glad I finally reached you. I caught a last-minute flight, so I'll be there tomorrow. Mia is right here with me. Oh, really? Well, tell her to take care of the souvenirs and packages. Oh, and tell her to be careful since some of them are fragile. I don't think she'll be able to do that. What? Why? We moved out of that house 4 days ago. What? What do you mean you moved out? It means we don't live there anymore. What? We moved out of that house. What? Why? So you'll have to take care of the souvenirs and packages by yourself. What are you talking about? Besides, you'll send me money, right? I'm not sending you any money. Why do I have to send money again after paying for the trip? Well, I can't even use credit cards. How am I supposed to get home? I don't know. It's your fault. Why don't you just walk home? What? It's a long bus ride home from here. Good luck with that and the money. I heard it's already over $2,000. When are you going to pay me back? Well, that's... I understand. You were not going to pay me back from the beginning. That's because... Will you stop using my wife as an ATM? ATM? Oh, no. And my money, the way you're doing it, you're no better than a thief or a crook. That's not very nice of you. Besides, I know everything. I know who you're traveling with today. What are you talking about? It's those girls from high school. Your high school friends can't drink alcohol, do they? But I bet the guy next to you likes drinking wine. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. Borrow some money from your young lover and go home to an empty house. What do you mean, empty? Dad moved out too. What? He moved out too? Of course he did. What are you saying? Is that why the bank account was empty and the credit cards were declined? Well, nothing's in your name anymore. When I showed him the pictures of your friend, he made up his mind. So, he decided to move in with us while you were on vacation. What the heck? You deserve it. It's going to be tough now that nothing's in your name. What? You can't spend Dad's money or ours. You know how much you've wasted other people's money and how it's made. What? What do you mean? Don't you understand? Explain it to me properly. I don't think Dad's going to be able to provide anything for someone who doesn't live with him. So, you're going to have to work to make ends meet. Huh? I'm not going to let that happen. Somewhere deep down, he trusted you and gave you the money. But in fact, you were giving it to someone else. He's done with you. End of story. Don't contact me again. Wait! Hey! Wait! Bye. Mia and I are now living in peace. Our new house is close to my work, so my commute is shorter. As a result, we could enjoy our leisurely mornings together. That day, my mother hurriedly stopped her souvenirs and packages and brought it back herself. The guy she was with gave up on her when he found out she didn't have any money. And my father gave my mother a divorce. It was an unprecedented situation for my mother to lose the people who support her all at once. My aunt, who is my mother's sister, agreed to take her in. With her persuasion, the divorce was finalized. My aunt is much older than my mother, and she was like a mother to her. She called me with a mixture of apology, regret, and disappointment, saying she was sorry for everything my mother did. My father is now grateful for the money he can spend on himself while he enjoys his new life to the fullest. And the money for Mia was refunded by my aunt on her behalf. Mom is paying back the debt to her aunt. My aunt scolded her so hard that she's now half crying and continuing to work. She's told that as soon as this repayment is finished, she will be living alone without any help. I would like my mother to understand how hard it is to earn money by working. I just heard from my son. Is it true that your mother was a single parent? Thank you for the pleasant time we just had with you, Olivia. Yes, I have lived with my mother. Oh, I didn't realize that. That must have been a lot of hardship, wasn't it? Yes, it was a lot of hardship, but my mother did her best to support me, so I didn't feel any inconvenience. But I think that if you grow up in a single-parent household, you don't know what a normal family is like. Without a father, you wouldn't understand the division of roles in a family and the importance of a father's presence, would you? My mother's brother and other relatives took the place of my father, and I grew up in an environment that was no different from a normal family. But was that really good? After all, it's not the same as having a real father. Well, my mother put a lot of effort into my education, and I went to college. But still, you grew up in a poor environment, didn't you? The standard of living is different from my son's, isn't it? We were certainly not wealthy, but thanks to my mother, I grew up without any troubles. But It is unacceptable to me that my son's marriage partner is from a poor family. It's hard for someone who has struggled financially to join a wealthy family. I think my son deserves better. What? You can't live on love alone. I think family background is important. I didn't think my background would be an issue. I thought Jack understood my family background. Regardless of what my son thinks, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still worried. I mean, you grew up in a single-parent household after all. But anyway, what happened to your father? My father passed away in an accident right after I was born. So, for as long as I can remember, I've lived with my mother. Oh, well, really? Well, what should I do? What? You must have grown up in a very poor environment, right? What a pity. I can't believe my son's fiancée is a poor girl. Poor girl? I can't believe you hid something so important from me. What a person you are. Did you plan to marry my son and hide it from me? What a despicable woman. I didn't mean to hide it from you. I really just forgot to tell you. And I thought he had already told you about my family. I haven't heard anything from him. Nothing like that. If I had heard, I wouldn't have let you come to my house for greeting. What? What should I really do now? A single parent and child family must be poor, and you must not have received a good education from your mother. I can't believe that a daughter who grew up in such a home is going to become a part of my family. I don't want that. I absolutely hate it. Wait a minute. You're thinking wrong about my family. Wrong? A normal family has both parents. But if they don't, it means they don't know what normal is, right? If you come to our family, I would have a hard time. That's terrible. There was a reason that I didn't have a father. And it's not just my family, but every single parent and child family in the country has their own circumstances. You don't understand that either? You don't understand me at all. Because my family had both parents in good standing, and we are quite wealthy, and I was blessed with a kind father and mother. Thanks to them, I got a wonderful husband, and now I am a happy housewife. There is so much disparity in life between you and me that I don't understand anything. Disparity in life, huh? If you are born into a normal family and raised by normal people who love you, you can lead this kind of life. But you were born in an unusual family. You must have been poor, and I'm sure your mother was not kind to you. I can't believe that someone with such a disparity is going to be my son's wife. We must have an emergency meeting. I have to talk to my husband about it. Does that mean you are reconsidering my engagement? Yes, of course. My precious son is not marrying a poor girl. Just a few minutes ago, you were telling me I was a wonderful young lady. You told me you were happy to see me. And now, you're going to change all that because I don't have a father. Shut up, you poor girl. You should shut up and wait for the results of the family meeting. If you want to blame someone, you should blame your own family. I'm sorry for you, you poor little girl. Hey, Laura. Thank you for coming all the way to our house today. Brian? I was very happy that my son brought a neat young lady like you. I thought you would make him happy. I am sorry that my wife was so rude to you. I would like to visit and apologize to you. Could you please make time for me? No, an apology is fine. These things happen from time to time. Besides, what was the result of the family meeting? Am I still not accepted as Jack's fiancé? What are you saying? I'm all for you and my son getting married. Really? Don't worry about anything about my wife.
You are a very nice young lady. I'm rather afraid that Jack is not the right person to marry you. Please take good care of him.
I am glad to hear you say so. So, can we proceed with the marriage?
Of course. I am very much looking forward to see your mother. I have already informed my son my most recent schedule. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please arrange the dates.
Thank you very much. I will check with my mother right away and we will adjust the schedule.
As I recall, your mother is a nurse. She must be busy with night shifts and various other things. We are self-employed and basically flexible. If you have any problems with scheduling, please don't hesitate to let me know.
Thank you for your concern.
By the way, my son told me that your mother works at a hospital in the next town over.
Yes, she works at the city hospital in the next town. My mother's hometown is in the next town. She left her hometown once when she married my father. But when I became an adult, she wanted to go back to her hometown. So we moved to the next town together.
I see. So your hometown is the next town and she's a nurse. Maybe her name is Rachel? I think her maiden name was Johnson.
Yes, that's right. Her maiden name was Johnson. And you got the name correct too. Perhaps you knew my mother?
That brings back memories. Your mother and I must have gone to the same high school. We were in the same class.
You were in the same class?
If you want, you can ask your mother. Ask her if she remembers the guy with glasses who played the horn in the brass band. I'm sure she will be surprised.
I have heard that my mother played in the brass band. You were in the same club.
There are very few boys in the brass band club. It was quite uncomfortable for me because there were so many girls. But Rachel helped us out a lot to be comfortable around girls. She was very charming and helped me many times. I'm surprised that there is such a coincidence.
Me too. I'll ask my mother about it as soon as I get home.
Please tell her that I am looking forward to the upcoming meeting between our two families. I am really looking forward to meeting your mother. I had heard that her husband had passed away. Since then, she stopped showing up at the reunion, and I've been worried about her. I am so glad to see that she seems to be in good health.
I understand. I will tell my mother that. I am sure she will be pleased.
Oh, and I'm sorry, but please do not tell my wife about this. She's very picky about women's issues. She doesn't want me interacting with women, even if it's a business associate or a longtime friend that I've known for many years that I'm very comfortable with. I used to get into a lot of trouble just for talking to a colleague at work.
I see. I understand about this as well. Well, I'll let you know when we set a date for the meeting.
Thank you so much. It's very helpful that you understand. And again, my wife was rude to you earlier and I'm truly sorry. Please take care of my son for me.
Please don't worry about it either. I have received your apology and neither my mother nor I are bothered by it. We are more than happy that you're concerned about us in this way. I'm truly happy to be your daughter-in-law.
Thank you very much. I am really proud that my son is married to a wonderful young lady like you. If you have any problems in the future, please don't hesitate to contact me.
It is reassuring to hear you say so. Thank you so much.
You've ruined our time together. I'm glad you set up the place for us. I don't know why you invited us to such a cheap restaurant. The food tasted kind of bland.
It was my choice. It was a restaurant recommended by a friend, but it didn't suit you.
If you chose it, I don't blame you. I don't think you would understand the taste of good food.
Sorry.
Just so you know, I don't approve of you. I didn't come from a poor family like you. I trust my son, and I won't say anything to what he decides to do.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make sure to get your approval.
Someday will never come. I will never like you who came from a fatherless family. Anyway, I'd like to talk to you about the wedding. Is something wrong? You mentioned about the wedding today. I heard that you want to make it a big deal by inviting your friends and colleagues. I don't want to make it a big deal, but rather, I want to invite as many people as possible who have been a part of my life. I have been supported by many people in my life. I want to have a wedding where I can express my gratitude to everyone. I know you and your mother had to rely on many people. I'm sure there will be many people to thank. Well, that's not what I meant by... But I have to say one thing about that wedding. Do not invite your mother to the wedding. You must absolutely do this one thing. What do you mean? My mother is an important person at the wedding. Even if she is the bride's mother, I wouldn't want a woman like her to come. Otherwise, it's going to ruin my precious son's wedding. What do you mean by that? Is there something about her that you don't like? I don't like everything. She acted like a big jerk just because she's a nurse. She's been making fun of me for being a housewife, that woman. What? And just because she doesn't have a husband, she goes around showing her affection to men here and there. You saw how she was even flirting with the male waiters. What a disgusting person she is. She was so excited because the waiter was so young. Well, was she that excited? She didn't look like that to me. Huh? I don't care how she looked to you. She was excited. What was that way of ordering food? Order by calling out to the waiter in a higher than usual voice? She instantly locked eyes with a young male waiter. My mother didn't do that. Yes, she did. And what's more disgusting is that you were also flirting with my husband. What? She was smiling at my husband and talking to him. That's a woman from a single-parent home, trying to make a move on another man. Oh, that's so disgusting. That's not true. Mother was just being kind. That's not the way to be nice. That kind of attitude, acting as if you were special, I really can't believe it. But my mother has worked so hard all her life. For me, for my family. That doesn't excuse that attitude. That kind of behavior has no place at my son's wedding. It's normal to look people in the face and talk to them. Anyway, I don't want to see her face for the rest of my life. Your mother is poor. You shouldn't invite her to the wedding. A poor mother from a poor family wouldn't be able to pay for the wedding anyway. You don't need a poor mother to come to your wedding. If you invite her, I will have you divorce my son. You're the one who doesn't have to come. That's right. You're the one who doesn't have to come. Huh? If you hate her so much, you don't have to come. You are the most inappropriate person for my son and Laura's wedding. You will be home alone on the day of the wedding. You understand? This is a husband's order. What do you mean, the husband? What do you mean? Why are you suddenly on the text? This is supposed to be between me and Laura. We're still together. That's why I've been sitting next to her and watching this text all this time. What? Laura, her mother Rachel, and I were having after-dinner tea. I can't believe you. What a shameless text you are sending. Don't you know how rude you are? Wait a minute. Hey, why are you having tea with those women? Aside from Laura, I can't believe that that mother is with you. And don't joke about calling her by name. I'm not kidding about anything. What's wrong with calling a classmate you haven't seen in decades by name? What? A classmate? Laura's mother is a classmate of mine from high school. She treated me very well when we were students. We were just having a nice reunion after a long time, but you ruined everything. I'm so sad that I've been humiliated in front of my dearest friend.
What is that? I never heard that you knew each other.
I didn't know that you still didn't approve of Laura. When I lectured you the other day, I thought you said, "I'm sorry for everything, and I approve her."
Oh no, that's not it.
Her mother had lost her dear husband in an accident. She was not discouraged and raised her Laura all by herself. And she grew up to be a very nice young lady. And you, I'll give you one more lecture when I get back. Remember that.
What?
I'm not going to let your petty attitude of remorse get in the way anymore. Laura, I'm really sorry. Also, my wife's words and actions made everyone feel bad. How can I apologize? Can you convey my apology to your mother?
No problem. I received a polite apology from Jack as well. Neither I nor my mother are angry about anything anymore.
I'm glad to hear you say so. I promise I will never take my wife to the wedding.
What? You can do that?
My wife deserves it because she did that much. Besides, a wedding should be a time when the bride and groom have great smiles on their faces. Anything that could interfere that should be thoroughly eliminated. So on the day of the wedding, I want you guys to feel at ease. I'm sure even Rachel wants to concentrate on her daughter's special day.
Thank you for your concern. My mother also seemed to have enjoyed the reunion with you very much. She wants to play the horn again and is looking for instrument lessons.
That's wonderful. She could perform at the wedding.
That would be nice too. I'll beg my mom for it. Well, thank you very much for yesterday. I hope to see you again before the wedding.
Hey, I'm the groom's mother. Why am I being kicked out? It's just crazy. What the hell were you thinking? I didn't even want to come, but I came all the way here. Otherwise, I will spread rumors that your mother is targeting my husband.
Olivia, it was your husband who said you couldn't come to the wedding. If you have a problem with that, please tell your husband.
Shut up! Just get it over with and let me in. Otherwise, I'll really spread rumors. Everyone will believe my words more than a motherless daughter. If you don't get me into the ceremony soon, you'll be in big trouble.
No, that will never happen, so don't worry. Then please leave. I don't have any more time to deal with you.
Huh?
I am sure that everyone will believe my mother more than you. This ceremony is already my mother's soul stage. That's the power of charm that's been alive and well since high school. In no time at all, she has made friends with everyone.
Pardon me?
Nurses have a wide range of interactions with people in the community, don't they? Apparently, everyone knew my mother. They told me that they had taken care of her during her hospitalization. They were acquaintances of people from my mother's workplace and so on. They seem to be connected in various ways and are getting to know each other very quickly. She's getting to know their relatives more than I am.
Huh? Ugh. That's a lie. I don't believe you.
Yes, we are getting along well. We had already exchanged contact information with some of them and promised to go out together. So maybe your lie will be exposed soon.
Hey, why? Why does everyone befriend a motherless woman? That woman is supposed to be at the bottom, unlike me.
It is you who are at the bottom. It's time you realize that, Olivia.
Huh?
The fact that you barged into the ceremony and this text, I sent it all to the groom's relatives, Jack and your husband.
You're lying. Stop it for a second. If they find out about this, they'll be furious.
Well then, it's time for me to go, so if you'll excuse me.
Wait a minute, Laura. I promised to be quiet during this ceremony. Please let me in too. I absolutely hate not being able to see my son's big day.
I don't want you to ruin the ceremony any more than you already have. So I definitely don't want you to be a part of it. Oh, I received a reply from your husband.
He said, "I'll take care of it right away."
Oh no! He's already chased me down with the security guard.
Then it's only a matter of time before you get caught. Well, I'll leave you now.
Laura, wait a minute. Please forgive me. I apologize for everything I've done. It's really hard for me not to be in your wedding. If you forgive me, everything will be all right, won't it?
Olivia, you were too selfish to ask for help. You made fun of my mother and me so much and looked down on us. And now you are apologizing?
Yes, I'm sorry. But I really want to see my son at the wedding. I'm truly sorry, so please forgive me.
No matter how sorry you are, I cannot forgive you for insulting us. We cannot easily forget how you disrespected and hurt us.
Well,
I have nothing more to say to you. I don't want to ruin the wedding, so please excuse me. I will enjoy the wedding. After that, the wedding went off without a hitch. It was thanks to Brian asking the venue staff to lock Olivia in a separate room. After the ceremony, she was lectured by Brian and all the relatives. I even felt a little sorry to see them all hurling harsh words at her. But Brian continued to be concerned about us. He made a promise to my mother that Olivia would never come near us again. Now we can start our new life together in peace. When I imagine what she has been going through since then, I have mixed feelings. I think that she's living a lonely life, distanced from her family. I don't know what she will do now, but I hope that she will accept the consequences of her actions. Maybe this will be an opportunity for her to change. I am spending happy days with my husband. My mother is also happy to see us.
hey, about yesterday, why wasn't dinner ready when I got home? I've told you so many times. Why do you keep making the same mistake?
I'm really sorry. I wasn't feeling well yesterday and I just couldn't move.
Not feeling well? There you go again. You're always making excuses about feeling sick, but that doesn't mean I'm okay with not having dinner. If you can't even do what you're supposed to do, then what's the point of you being here?
I'm really sorry, Benjamin. I was in bed all day yesterday, and I couldn't manage to get to the cooking.
In bed all day? Are you kidding me? I work every day and come home exhausted. And you're just lying around? I don't care how you're feeling. It's your job to take care of the house.
Yeah, you're right. I understand, but I just couldn't move yesterday no matter how hard I tried.
You couldn't move? I couldn't care less. Have you ever thought about how much stress I'm under every day? While you're slacking off, I'm working hard. I'm out there making money for you. And I come home to a house that's a complete mess? Unbelievable.
But I thought I was doing my best.
Doing your best? This is the result of that? Your so-called effort means nothing to me. Do you even understand how important it is for me to come home and enjoy my meal in peace? Because of you, my stress just keeps piling up.
I'm sorry. I really regret it.
Regret it? You say that every time, but nothing ever changes. You're not really sorry, are you? You're just apologizing to get by in the moment.
No, that's not true at all.
Yeah. You're probably going to make another excuse about feeling sick, right? I'm sick of your excuses. If you can't meet my expectations, there's no point in you being here.
Don't say that. I'm really trying my best.
If there's no result, then it's not trying. You get that, right? Do you have any idea how much trouble you're causing me? You better start realizing it. If you slack off today like you did yesterday, I'm not letting it slide next time. Get it together.
Benjamin, I'm at the hospital right now.
What? Why?
I haven't been feeling well for a while. I'm going to be admitted tomorrow. Sorry for the sudden notice. They said I need surgery.
Surgery? You're getting surgery and you didn't even talk to me about it?
The doctor insisted on it. They want to explain everything to the family, so they're asking you to come with me when I get admitted.
I can't tomorrow. Cancel it.
But they need to explain the surgery, and I have to sign a consent form. Also, it's hard to say this, but...
What now? There's more?
They said I need to pay a deposit for the admission.
You're really hopeless. The phrase money drain might as well have been made for you. How much of my money do you need to waste to be satisfied? Do you have any idea how much money I've been forced to spend because of you? You keep spending my money without permission. Does that make you happy? Are you having fun watching my wallet empty out? Do you feel some kind of satisfaction from draining my money?
That's not true. I'm only asking for what's necessary. I'm not wasting anything. I'm trying to be careful with money.
I'm sick of hearing that. Your trying means nothing. If you're going to be admitted to the hospital, then go back to your parents' place before you spend more of my money. You are truly useless.
What? That's too sudden. What am I supposed to do? If I'm gone, what's going to happen to Nicole?
Just ask someone else to take care of the kid. That's not my problem. If you're not around, someone else will take care of her. Think about it.
But you're Nicole's father. Since you're her father, isn't it fine for you to take care of her? We're a family, aren't we?
What? Just ask your sister. Why should I have to do it? It's your problem, so deal with it using your family.
Please, don't be so cold. Right now, I have no one else to turn to. You're the only one I have.
What's that supposed to mean? This is incredible. You're just scared of the surgery, aren't you? What a pathetic woman. Being with someone like you makes me sick. I can't stand listening to your whining.
Yeah, I might be scared of the surgery, that's true. But this is a once-in-a-lifetime request, so please, just come home tonight.
Once in a lifetime? Your once in a lifetime is way too cheap. Give me a break. Anyway, I'm not coming home. That's the end of it.
Wait, then at least, can you just call me after work? Please, that's all I'm asking.
Shut up. Keep nagging me and I'll seriously divorce you. Stop pushing my buttons.
My name is Luna. I'm a 34-year-old housewife living with my husband and my daughter Nicole. Both of my parents passed away from illness, and Camilla, my older sister, who was 8 years older than me, raised me. My husband was my classmate in high school, and we reconnected at a friend's wedding, naturally falling for each other and getting married. He used to be so kind, always giving me gifts on special occasions. But about 6 months ago, he suddenly became a completely different person, cold and distant. There are so many things I want to talk to him about, but he doesn't even give me the chance. He won't even meet my gaze. Every time I see his cold expression, I feel so lonely and heartbroken, it's unbearable. In the end, he went back to his parents' house and refused to answer my calls. After much agonizing, I finally told Camilla everything and left Nicole with her before I was admitted to the hospital. I didn't want to worry her. I felt so ashamed of myself. And from that point on, unimaginable trials awaited me.
Hey, how's hospital life treating you? No taking care of me, no housework. It's probably the perfect life for you, right?
Benjamin, how can you say that?
I'm about to head off to a trip to Hong Kong.
What? I'm having surgery the day after tomorrow.
So what?
I'm really scared. Please, just be there with me for the surgery.
I'm on vacation, so no can do.
This will be the last thing I ask of you, I promise.
Don't think you can cancel my fun trip with some lame lie.
That's not it. I really have something important to tell you.
You're just going to whine and complain, aren't you? I'm not listening to your grumbling.
No, it's not that. It's something really important. When are you coming back?
If I win big at the casino, maybe in about half a month. Macau's casinos are the best. You can give me your insurance money too if you want.
What about your job? You can't have that much paid leave, right? You're not skipping work without permission, are you? Or is there something special going on?
There's this annoying guy, and I got so sick of seeing his face that I quit. I was done putting up with it. That guy pushed my stress to the limit. I don't care about the work anymore.
What? You quit? When did that happen? I had no idea. How long have you been thinking about this?
Does it matter when? I don't need to report everything to you. When you're in the hospital, I'm going to relieve my stress. So there's no need for you to worry. I've got my own plans, so just stay quiet and focus on your hospital stay. As for your surgery, ask your sister to be there. It's got nothing to do with me. Your sister can take care of you, so don't push your problems onto me.
I want you to be there. You don't know how much it means to me to have you by my side, don't you? You're the only one who can help me.
Stop being so dependent. I've told you over and over, don't rely on me. Don't ask me for anything ever again. I have no obligation to help you. Figure it out on your own.
Something changed 6 months ago. Why did you become so cold? You weren't like this before, so why?
I told you. This is just how I've always been. You just didn't notice. I've always lived like this. Well, if I had to say, I don't like skinny women. You've lost a lot of weight, haven't you? What are you trying to achieve by getting so thin?
Have I really lost that much weight? I didn't notice it myself, but I never thought you'd see me that way.
You're practically skin and bones. Your skin's turning darker too. It's disgusting. Every time I look at you, I can't stand it.
I see. So that's what you've been thinking. It makes me really sad. I was just trying my best for you.
Stop pretending to be pitiful. You're just trying to get sympathy, aren't you? If you think I'm going to fall for that, you're dead wrong. I can see right through your little act.
Even so, aren't you worried about Nicole? She's your child.
I don't care about Nicole. I've told you from the beginning I don't like kids. I didn't even want her, but you decided to have her on your own.
You don't find your own child adorable? I can't even imagine that.
Not once have I ever thought she was cute. You had her on your own, so I'm just going along with it.
Poor Nicole. Are you even going to raise her properly?
Raising her is your job, isn't it? It's got nothing to do with me, so do whatever you want. I'm not getting involved. If you're so worried, then get better. Because of you, I'm sick and tired of all this.
I know. I want to get better too, but it's not that simple.
They say illness comes from the mind, right? You're just not tough enough. That's why you got sick in the first place.
Don't say things like that. I'm really anxious and scared. If you were by my side, I could feel a little more at ease.
You're so annoying with your whining. I can't stand being with you anymore. I've had enough. I'm sending the divorce papers to your sister, so fill them out and submit them. I'm not interested in you anymore.
What? Wait. Don't just say something like that out of the blue. Why all of a sudden? Can we at least talk it through?
There's nothing to talk about.
I've already made up my mind. I've signed my part, so all you have to do is sign yours. Submit it before your surgery.
Please, just meet me and talk, just this once. If you can't, at least talk to me on the phone, please.
What? I was in a good mood and your gloomy message just ruined it. Thanks to you, everything's gone sour. Stop bothering me any further.
I don't know what to do.
You're the one who pushed me to this point. Don't forget that.
I'll apologize for whatever I did wrong. So please reconsider.
I have no intention of getting back with you.
But the thought of never seeing you again makes me sad.
I'm relieved. Goodbye. Sorry for the late reply. It's Benjamin. I'm really shocked, so I need to hear the details. Camilla, is what you said on WhatsApp true?
Finally, you were answering. It's been a while, Benjamin. Where are you now?
I'm at the airport. More importantly, what about Luna? Is it true?
It's true. Unfortunately, Luna has already passed on. You'll never understand how much she suffered.
What are you talking about? You're joking, right? You're not seriously saying this as a joke, are you?
A joke? Do you think I would joke about something like this? The funeral was yesterday.
What? Oh, I see. So she had the surgery, but it didn't help. That's unfortunate, but I guess that's just how it goes.
You haven't reflected on anything, have you? Luna had the surgery to extend the little time she had left. Do you even realize how much it took for her to make that decision?
That was her fate. Whatever the outcome, that's what was meant to happen. There's nothing that can be done.
By the time we found Luna, her condition had already worsened significantly. Even after the surgery, she fought hard to stay alive. But in the end, it wasn't enough.
So it was just a pointless effort, wasn't it? I don't want to hear any more of this. All this depressing talk is just annoying.
Excuse me? I can't believe you could say something so insensitive.
Well, it is what it is. In fact, now I'm finally going to benefit from all of this. I'll be getting the insurance payout.
Insurance? Are you seriously saying you're happy about Luna's death just because of the insurance money? Aren't you even sad?
What's the point of whining about something that's already done? She's gone, so no matter what anyone says now, it's useless. Actually, I increased the insurance coverage just for this moment. Looks like I made a smart decision.
What do you mean by that? What did you see in Luna that made you decide something like that?
I read her diary. She wrote about her condition getting worse, so I figured it was about time and raised the insurance amount. It was a smart move, don't you think? I better start getting the paperwork sorted right away.
I can't believe this. Have you ever thought about what was going through Luna's mind in her final moments?
I don't care about that. For me, it's just about wrapping things up quickly and moving on.
You won't get a single cent. After everything Luna went through, do you really think you have the right to any of it?
What? Why not? Is it because we got divorced? But I'm still the beneficiary, aren't I? That hasn't changed.
So that's what it was. You knew that when you sent the divorce papers. I had my suspicions, but this proves it.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
You said you'd send the papers on the day of your trip, but the postmark was actually from the day before. Luna was surprised too.
You're so annoying. Stop nitpicking at small details.
It's obvious you were trying to claim all the insurance money for yourself, so Luna changed the beneficiary to Nicole.
What? What the hell did she do? She really knew how to piss me off until the very end.
How can you say that? It's heartbreaking that Luna had to be with someone as terrible as you.
This is getting annoying.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Watch your mouth. Aren't you even going to ask about Nicole?
You are looking after her, so she's fine, right?
She's not fine. She just lost her mother. Nicole was clinging to Luna's cold body, crying nonstop.
Jesus, that's gross. I can't handle stuff like that. Good thing you already buried her.
I'm speechless. I didn't realize you were this much of an idiot.
Oh, wait. Nicole's going to get the insurance money, right? In that case, if I get custody, that money will practically be mine. It'll end up being mine, so give Nicole back to me right now. As her parent, there shouldn't be any problem, right? I'll take her, so you can't argue with that.
There's no way I'm letting someone like you take Nicole. Luna cherished her daughter so much, and there's no way I'm entrusting her to someone as irresponsible as you. I will protect Nicole, and I'm never handing her over to you.
I'm her father. I should have custody. And what rights do you have? You're her aunt. You don't have any legal claim to custody, do you? What are you basing that on?
Before Luna passed, she began the process of transferring custody to me. So right now, we're just waiting for the court's decision to finalize it. You have no chance of getting custody back. That's what Luna wanted.
I see. So you've been planning to cut me out and keep all the insurance money for yourself from the beginning. This was all part of your plan, wasn't it? You tricked me, hoping to take all the insurance money for yourself.
That's not what's happening at all. I've already promised to give everything to Nicole when she turns 18. I'm managing it for her sake. It's what Luna wanted, and it's not what you think.
Enough with the nice words, like I'd believe anything you say. Fine, then I won't just sit by and let this happen. I'll contest the custody transfer. I'm her real father, and I'm going to take her back.
It's useless for you to try. Luna knew you'd react this way, so she left a proper will. And Nicole also chose me as her guardian. Neither Luna nor Nicole expects anything from you anymore.
A will? There's no way that has any legal power. It's just a document, right? There's no way custody would change because of something like that.
You're talking about a personal note, aren't you? But what Luna left is a legally binding will. No matter how much you deny it, it's based on the law. You can't overturn it now.
What? You've got to be kidding me. Let me look into this. Wait. Damn it. That asshole played me until the end. I can't believe this.
I won't allow you to speak so foully about my sister. You have no idea how much fear and suffering Luna went through, do you?
Look, I didn't do anything that bad, right? And fine, I don't care about custody anymore. Just give me half of the insurance money and the property settlement from the divorce. Let's call it even and be done with it.
Property? There's nothing left. You spent all the savings and everything else, didn't you?
Calm down. But the house is still there, right? At least the house should be left.
Seems you've forgotten, but the apartment you lived in is in my name. It's already been sold, so there's nothing left for you.
What? Did it sell that fast? Damn it. I was counting on that insurance money and I've already borrowed money. What am I supposed to do now?
That's not my problem. I've already informed the insurance company about how you intentionally increased the policy. You might end up getting caught for fraud.
If you do that, Nicole won't get the insurance money. You'll be in trouble too.
I don't care. As long as Nicole is with me, that's all that matters. Money isn't the issue. You deserve to go to prison and pay for your crimes. Get ready for it.
Wait. Please, not prison. I'm begging you. Let me off this time.
After trampling all over Luna's feelings, you have the nerve to ask for forgiveness? I'll make sure you never speak like that again.
I'm sorry, okay? Just this once. Please, forgive me. I promise I'll never do anything like this again.
Your words are way too cheap. An apology like that means nothing. And when you get out of prison, you'll have nowhere to go, so keep that in mind.
Why not?
Your parents said they're cutting ties with you too. You've got nowhere left.
What? Really? So what am I supposed to do now?
Your mistress has a husband, doesn't she? Maybe you can sleep outside until you get locked up. You've got no place to go.
Wait a minute. How do you even know about the affair?
Your mistress messaged Luna on WhatsApp.
What?
She even sent pictures from your trip, flaunting them. That's how I was able to investigate everything so quickly. I've already sent a compensation claim to your mistress.
There's no way you could have done all that in such a short time. Hiring a lawyer takes time. Oh, I get it. You work as a...
That's right. You finally figured it out. I'm a lawyer. You can't escape now.
No way.
And your mistress's husband is also sending a compensation claim. Make sure you pay up. Of course, you'll also be paying compensation to Luna.
But she's not even alive anymore. I don't think that's necessary.
I'm going to drag you all the way down. I'm relentless. No matter how much you apologize, I'll never forgive you.
Camilla, you don't have to get so angry.
Don't tell me what to do. I'd like to see anyone who doesn't hate the person who put their sister through this. Someone like you deserves to rot in hell.
Your words are way too scary.
As long as I live, no, even in the afterlife, I'll make sure to get revenge on you. I'll make you experience living hell.
I'll reflect on what I did, so please, spare me.
The pain and sadness that Luna went through, now it's your turn to carry that burden. You should realize the weight of what you've done.
I'm begging you, Camilla. I admit I was wrong, but please do something. I was under a lot of pressure too. I really did intend to take care of Luna.
If that were true, you wouldn't have made her suffer this much. It's too late to regret it now. What you've done is irreversible.
All right. But I'm Nicole's father too. Can't you show me a little compassion? I'm worried about Nicole. Not being able to see her is tough.
You're not worried about Nicole. You're only worried about protecting yourself, aren't you? What you really cared about was your own gain. As for me, I will never forgive you. Don't forget that. After that, Benjamin was arrested for insurance fraud and sent to prison. At first, he reacted in his usual way, lashing out in anger, but in the end, he had no choice but to admit his guilt. That arrogant attitude of his couldn't save him. After entering prison, Benjamin's life completely fell apart. Because of his reckless spending, debt collectors started showing up, but they never even bothered visiting him in prison. All of his assets were seized. For someone like him who relied entirely on the insurance money, there was no escape. To top it off, his mistress abandoned him as well. Her husband filed a compensation claim, and Benjamin will be paying it off for the rest of his life. From what I've heard, even his parents disowned him. It wasn't just Luna who had left him behind. Having lost Luna, his family, and even his own future, there's no way Benjamin will ever recover. As for me, I'm now living peaceful days with Nicole. I will carry on what Luna sacrificed her life to protect. We will continue to live a happy life, holding Luna's memory in our hearts.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!